So should we be worried about inflation in 2018, Dambisa Moyo? And should we be worried about interest rates as a result of that?
I do think we are going to see inflation. There's a lot of reports swirling around, certainly in my email box, of where the inflation has been hiding and where it actually we might see an uptick in that. I mean, the truth of the matter is I believe we are on borrowed time. If you look historically at booms and busts, certainly through the 20th century, on average, and I'm sure my colleagues here will correct me, the sort of trough to growth is around a 6-year cycle. We're now, as far as I'm concerned, 8 years into this. You know, the stock market has in the past been supported by the baby boomers who were doing exactly what Stephen suggested. They were invested. Those are now in retirement. They're now taking their money out of the stock market. There's lots of evidence of that, moving it into bonds. But more fundamentally, I think that the inflation picture and the risk of inflation does mean that we have a series of rate hikes, not just in the United States, but I think the prospects of interest rate hikes and inflation around the world will mean that there's sort of a setup for a more challenging economic picture.
Gillian, your take on that same question?
Well, I'd agree with what Dambisa says. To my mind, you know, if you want to believe that inflation is going to be low forever and rates are going to be low forever, you have to basically believe that this time it's different and that technology and computers and this magical little device here called an iPhone or smartphone has somehow ushered in a world of enormous disintermediation where all the prices will keep falling online and that will have an impact in the real world. And maybe that's true. Maybe we're all going to have the Uberization of our economy. Maybe we're all going to end up, you know, competing in the labor force with everyone else across the planet because of internet. Maybe we'll all find ways to go shopping very cleverly and price compare for everything online, and that will keep suppressing prices forever. But if you believe that, it's very hard to keep, you know, painting a picture of a permanently booming economy where everyone feels that their job's secure and they have a lot of confidence.